What if I told you that everything you've ever thought about Israel's rise to power is completely wrong? That the story you've heard about this tiny desert nation, surrounded by enemies and stripped of natural resources, is only part of the picture? The truth is far darker than you think. Against all odds, Israel has transformed from a barren wasteland into one of the world's most powerful nations in just a few decades, and the secrets behind this meteoric rise will leave you stunned. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn could change everything you thought you knew about success, innovation, and the forces driving Israel's astonishing growth. In 1948, the birth of Israel was a moment that stunned the world. After the Holocaust claimed the lives of 6 million Jews, the survivors sought a homeland where they could rebuild their lives and protect their future. But the Declaration of Independence was immediately met with hostility. Surrounding Arab nations, including Egypt, Jordan, Syria, Lebanon, and Iraq, launched an all-out attack on the nascent state. Israel had no formal military, few weapons, and a population that included war-torn refugees. Yet shockingly, they prevailed. How? Ordinary citizens, including farmers and teachers, joined the fight. Makeshift weaponry and creative strategies helped turn the tide. Despite being isolated, Israel secured crucial support. Countries like the United States and the Soviet Union surprisingly recognized the state, even amidst the Cold War. By 1949, Israel had not only survived but had expanded its territory. Yet, its challenges were far from over. With over 700,000 Jewish immigrants arriving within the first 3 years, the young nation faced housing shortages, food insecurity, and limited infrastructure. Israel's geography initially seemed like a curse. With over 60% of its land covered by desert and scarce water resources, the challenges were monumental. However, Israel turned these obstacles into opportunities, emerging as a global leader in agricultural innovation. In the 1960s, Israeli engineer Simcha Blas revolutionized agriculture with the invention of drip irrigation. This technology delivers water directly to plant roots, drastically reducing water usage while maximizing crop yields. As a result, Israel has been able to thrive in the desert. Today, Israel's agricultural sector generates over $1.2 billion in exports annually, despite farming employing only 2.4% of the workforce. Israeli companies use precision irrigation, integrating drones, sensors, and data analytics to monitor soil health and optimize water usage. These innovations have allowed Israel to sustain high crop yields even in arid climates. Additionally, Israel has developed genetically modified crops that resist pests, thrive in harsh conditions, and require fewer chemical inputs. Technologies like vermiculite, a soil conditioner that enhances crop yields, and natural pest control methods such as Phytoceolus persimilis, a natural predator of the red spider mite, further boost agricultural productivity without relying on pesticides. Israel has also pioneered regenerative agriculture practices, including crop rotation, livestock grazing, and biological pesticides, all designed to maintain soil health and long-term fertility. From the very beginning, Israel's leaders made a groundbreaking decision to invest in its most valuable resource, its people. They recognized that the country's future depended not on oil or gold, but on the knowledge, skills, and talents of its citizens. This vision transformed Israel into a global powerhouse in innovation and technology. By the 1980s, Israel was already boasting some of the highest literacy rates worldwide. Today, an astonishing 46% of Israelis hold tertiary degrees, ranking the country among the most educated in the world. Israel's commitment to education goes beyond mere statistics. Its government allocates an unparalleled 4.9% of its GDP to research and development, the highest of any nation globally. This commitment is reflected in Israel's world-class education system, which focuses heavily on STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. The country's academic institutions, like the Technion, Israel Institute of Technology, and Hebrew University, have produced groundbreaking research and world-renowned Nobel laureates. Israel's education system is built on rigorous academic standards, with a national curriculum under the centralized supervision of the Ministry of Education. Education is compulsory, and multilingualism is a priority. with students learning Hebrew, Arabic, and English. Technology is woven into the fabric of education, ensuring that students are well prepared for the digital age. Israel's transformation into the startup nation is nothing short of remarkable. With the highest number of startups per capita globally, it has become a beacon of innovation. Every year, between 1,100 and 1,380 new startups emerge, making Israel's startup ecosystem one of the most dynamic on Earth. Key to Israel's success is its commitment to research and development. The country invests 4.1% of its GDP in R&D, outpacing the OECD average of 2%. This dedication fuels groundbreaking innovations across industries, from cybersecurity to healthcare. Israel's highly educated workforce, boasting a high ratio of engineers, scientists, and academic publications per capita, provides the talent needed to power these ventures. Mandatory military service in Israel also plays a crucial role. It equips young Israelis with advanced technical skills and instills a sense of discipline and responsibility that is crucial for entrepreneurship. This culture of innovation, combined with government programs like the Office of the Chief Scientist, creates an environment where startups can thrive with financial backing and guidance. Israel's entrepreneurial spirit doesn't stop at home. The country is a fundraising powerhouse, attracting over $25 billion in 2021 alone, 28 times the US average on a per capita basis. Tech giants like Google, Microsoft, and Intel have set up R&D centers in Israel, tapping into its talent pool and fueling the nation's global reputation for innovation. The influx of top Russian scientists, engineers, and mathematicians in the 1980s further accelerated Israel's technological revolution, enriching the nation's expertise. Today, Israel is home to over 7,000 startups, with high-tech exports accounting for 40% of its GDP. Some of the country's world-changing inventions include the sniff phone, a device that can smell disease, Rewalk, a battery-powered exoskeleton, PillCam, a swallowable medical camera, the flexible stent, a breakthrough in preventative medicine, the firewall, the original protection against malware, and ICQ, the first global instant messenger. Israel's journey is a testament to how a country can leverage its resources, human capital, culture, and ingenuity to become a global leader in innovation. Israel's military might is a cornerstone of its national security, and its defense capabilities are some of the most advanced in the world. Founded just 2 weeks after the establishment of the State of Israel in 1948, the Israel Defense Forces, IDF, is built on a foundation of compulsory military service for all citizens starting at age 18. With an annual budget exceeding $30.5 billion, Israel has access to some of the most sophisticated military equipment, including cutting-edge technology provided by its ally, the United States. The IDF has around 169,500 active duty personnel and 465,000 reserve soldiers, making it one of the most formidable forces in the Middle East. Since 2011, the Iron Dome missile defense system has been a game-changer, intercepting over 90% of incoming rockets and providing a shield for the country's civilian population. This technology alone has saved countless lives, but Israel's defense innovations don't stop there. Israel's military arsenal includes advanced tanks, artillery, missiles, fighter jets, and warships, with a stockpile of over 2,200 nuclear warheads. Despite being surrounded by hostile neighbors, Israel has turned necessity into a catalyst for technological progress. The IDF's commitment to innovation extends beyond warfare. Many of Israel's leading tech companies and startups were founded by veterans of elite military units, particularly those focused on intelligence and technology. Military technologies developed by the IDF often spill over into civilian sectors, driving advancements in fields like artificial intelligence, drones, and robotics. Additionally, Israel has become a global arms export powerhouse, earning over $12 billion annually from defense sales. Israel's economy, once reliant on agriculture, has undergone a dramatic transformation into one of the world's most developed and diverse high-tech powerhouses. By 2023, Israel's GDP reached $564 billion, marking a colossal leap from just $3 billion in 1950. Its rapid economic development is largely fueled by the high-tech sector, which contributes an impressive $69 billion annually to exports. The country's robust economy enables it to maintain a sophisticated welfare state, a modern military with nuclear capabilities, and cutting-edge infrastructure on par with many Western nations. Ranked 26th in the world by nominal GDP, Israel boasts the second highest number of startups globally after the United States and has the third largest number of NASDAQ-listed companies. Israel's Silicon Wadi is second only to Silicon Valley in terms of innovation and importance. While Israel's economy continues to thrive, its reliance on imports, especially energy, petroleum, and raw materials, has been a challenge. However, recent discoveries of natural gas reserves off its coast and the country's leadership in solar energy are expected to reduce its dependence on energy imports in the future. Despite this, Israel remains one of the world's top arms exporters, ranking 9th globally, and has the highest average wealth per adult in the Middle East, with a GDP per capita of $58,270 in 2023, placing it 13th in the world. The shift toward a free market economy in the 1970s and 1980s has positioned Israel as one of the most successful economies among developed nations. It boasts the highest number of billionaires in the Middle East and enjoys some of the highest GDP growth rates globally, alongside countries like Ireland. Israel's foreign trade is also booming, with free trade agreements signed with the European Union, the US, and several other countries, further solidifying its global economic presence. Despite global economic challenges, Israel's unemployment rate remains remarkably low at around 3.6%, reflecting its economic stability and resilience. Israel's strategic alliances have been pivotal in shaping its rise as a global power. The most significant of these is its bond with the United States, which has provided over $121 billion in military and economic aid since 1948, making Israel the largest recipient of U.S. aid. This partnership grants Israel access to advanced military technology, such as the F-35 fighter jet, and diplomatic backing in international forums, ensuring its security and global standing. Israel has also formed powerful ties with emerging global powers like India and China. Defense exports alone are worth over $12 billion annually, with India, a major customer, benefiting from Israeli expertise in defense, cybersecurity, and agriculture. This strategic relationship has flourished, especially as both nations share concerns over regional security. The most dramatic shift has come with the Abraham Accords in 2020, which normalized relations between Israel and the UAE, Bahrain, Sudan, and Morocco. These groundbreaking agreements have opened up new trade, technological, and diplomatic channels in the Middle East, largely driven by a mutual desire to counter Iran's influence. Saudi Arabia, while not officially recognizing Israel, has also quietly engaged in security collaborations, particularly in counter-terrorism and intelligence sharing. Through these alliances, Israel has not only secured its survival, but also solidified its status as a military, economic, and technological powerhouse in the Middle East and globally. From barren deserts to blooming fields, from war zones to innovation hubs, Israel's journey is nothing short of awe-inspiring. This small nation has defied all odds, showing the world that vision, determination, and hard work can overcome even the greatest challenges. The question now is, what can the rest of the world learn from Israel's astonishing transformation? Share your thoughts in the comments below.